it's Wanyika from Two Sydney Stylists, and today in conjunction with UTS African Society we are bringing you Funky Friday. Okay, so what we're going to do today is teach you how to tie an African head wrap, and for that I am using one of our very own head wraps, and it is this right here. And so I've chosen to go with a medium size, and what that is, it is 30 centimeters by 175, and it's a cotton fabric, not the wax print type, so it's easier to handle. And because it's got a little bit of starch, it still gives me that drama once I get the head wrap happening. Okay, so let's get started, right? So first thing I'm gonna do, actually the one that I'm teaching you is our wrap and go, and however with a different take on it. So I'm going to do the double knot wrap and go. So first thing I'm going to do is place it at the back of my head like so, and essentially what I'm doing is I'm just making sure that the trim is lined up properly, because that's part of the beauty of our wraps, like the trims just give it that extra oomph. And then so we've got both sides even like that, or slightly even, just gonna make sure that they are cool. And then the first thing we're gonna do, or rather the next thing, is tie a knot. So this knot that you're tying is your securing knot, so you just make sure that it's nice and tight and also comfortable. So there's different ways you can go about it. Some people like to cover their ears, others leave their earlobes out. There's really no right or wrong way to do it, it's pretty much up to you. Okay, so we've got that first part happening, so it's looking something like that. So then what we're gonna go ahead and do is a shoelace knot. So I'm just literally folding that in half, and you will have something that looks like that. And then you tie the knot. So that's your first knot, so just making sure it's nice and tight. So you will have something that looks like that. And then using the same side that you used for the first knot, go ahead and do the double knot right there. So you've got two knots and it's looking kind of like that. So what I'm going to do now is try and like get to the fun part, which is making a shape out of it. Cool. So what I'm doing essentially is just going in there with my fingers and fanning this out. Okay, just give me a sec. Someone's trying to message me. Like, not right now, I'm busy. Okay, so just going in there and fanning it out just to create some sort of shape. And when you're doing this, just bear in mind there's no right or wrong way of doing it. Yeah, it's just whatever shape you're happy with and you create and it's nice and secure, that's all it is. And one other tip as well, every single time you do this, it's going to look different. So don't worry, it's not you, it's the fabric. So just roll with it. You know, as long as you're happy with the end result, then that's all that matters. Okay, so cool. I think I didn't really have to do much with that. It kind of pretty much did its own thing, and after fanning it a little bit, I am quite happy with that. And there you have it. So that is my double knot wrap and go for Funky Friday. So puff on the view a little bit, then come back and puff on this. Cool, that's it. Ciao.